VM, while Kevin Groninger has the only marker for the Bryant Bulldogs. Back to the faceoff X, Tommy Burke taking on Jacob Alexander. And that's a violation on the Catamount star faceoff man Burke. So it's going with the Bull. Now the spotlight back to center, where it's a great matchup between All-American for UVM Tommy Burke against Jacob Alexander. Alexander this season wins 54% of his draws, but Burke is as good as anybody in the country at the faceoff spot. Burke tying up Alexander. So far today, they're an even 3 wins apiece. But this one popped out by Burke, and Tommy Burke straight down the gut, looking for goal, but it's saved by Caracciolo. And Alexander again. Tommy Burke last season converted 69.8% of his faceoffs into wins. He was one of the top in the country, and he wins another draw as Alexander commits a violation. Tommy Burke starting to feel it now to live. But McConvey has 2 quick ones today. It's 6-2 Catamounts. And now back to Tommy Burke. Ground ball won by Bryant. Burke was able to wrench it free, but Alexander ends up with it anyways. He got some help from O'Rourke in the midfield, and Burke to take the draw again for UVM, going up against Alexander. So far, the advantage for Tommy Burke, 5-4, and that violation on Alexander. Burke now has won 6 of the first 10 faceoffs, and the Catamounts can go for a 4-0 run. Up much offense. Can Burke keep it rolling? He's after the ground ball. This time it's a violation on Burke, and Bryant has possession. Tommy Burke tells me he knows his opponent so well, he can really dictate the terms of these face-offs, he thinks, after seeing a handful against whoever he's going up with. Burke and Alexander. So far, it's advantage Burke, 6-5. Burke. But it's Alexander who digs it out. He quickly dishes to O'Rourke. O'Rourke sandwiched. It's Manning. As we begin the second half. Tommy Burke and Jason Alexander. That's going with the Bulldogs. Burke went early, and Bryant has the possession to begin the second half. Alexander's done a good job against Burke. The All-American has not quite gotten it going to this point against a full minute penalty on the clock being assessed to Bryant. Chad Vasquenza, the man who's whistled for the 1 minute penalty. So UVM, an extra man, Burke and Alexander.
Goal, scored by number 46, Liam Lemos.
Paul Governale, the one who gets the ground ball. Lemos gets... All Catamounts from Virtue Field so far. Thomas McConvey with his second straight hat trick after a slow start to the year where McConvey scored 3 goals in his first 3 games. McConvey has now scored 6 over the last 2. And a face-off win for Tommy Burke. 16 goals in their win against Penn State. This Catamount group converting at a high rate at the moment.
Unassisted Catamount goal.
They've taken 23 shots. 19 of them have been on net. And now the ground ball for Nick Alviti. He's a vacuum in the midfield. It is all Catamounts right now. Trying to Burke and Alexander. So far, slight advantage to Tommy Burke. He's won 9 faceoffs to 7 for Alexander. And Tommy Burke has another one. He's racing right down the middle, looking for goal. It's Tommy Burke off the faceoff. He bounces it to the top corner. It's UVM, a lightning quick answer with their faceoff man. Tommy Burke, the All-American, his first goal of the year. He'll head right back to the dot. He says, give me another draw. Tommy Burke just straight down the middle after the clean face-off win. He's got Vermont immediately back up 8. But now Alexander the other way. A good face-off win for Alexander.
Tommy Burke.
4 Alexander. 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 4 Al
Burke with the unassisted Catamount goal.
Lacrosse between two tournament teams from a year ago. The NEC champion Bryant Bulldogs and the America East title winners Vermont Catamounts. It's been all Vermont today. Right now, Tommy Burke and Jacob Alexander dueling at the faceoff dot. Burke glances up looking for help. Ground ball. Burke pumping his fist, and sure enough, it's the Catamounts who have it. The All-American Burke has really started to find some rhythm. Burke today has been 27 of them have been on net. They have tested Caracciolo time and time again.
Scored by number 44, Thomas McConvey.
It's Burke who loses the face-off this time to Alexander.
Unassisted Catamount goal.
Bryant controls down 9. This is the end of the field, though. As efficient as the U, he's been able to save half of them. That's not a bad number. You have a 50% save percentage. You're doing all right. Tommy Burke, another face-off win. But he loses it in the midfield. Alexander after it. Burke dives on top of it, battling for the ground ball now. Still loose in the midfield, up in the air. Burke up for it. Instead, it's Bryant. Stripped free again, Stone Jacobs. This is a fray now, and it's going with the Bulldogs. For Bryant, Vermont has shut them down today, just 2 combined between the star Bryant attackers. Back to Alexander and Tommy Burke. This has been an even battle today. Burke has won 11 of 10. Make it 12-10 for Burke. He trips but is able to distribute it to Limoges, and Vermont has possession from a year ago, up by 10 with 7:30 to play.
Goal scored by number 44, Thomas McConvey.
Matched up with Agner, the senior face-off man. It's Burke.
By number 97, Michael McCormack.
Burke will take the draw again for the Bulldogs. With this game out of hand, Vermont dipping to their second stringers. Tim Norton takes that draw and wins it for UVM. Norton, that's his first draw taken of the